Another scenario that happens is when you don't get a hold of the arm as you're coming through. This person is not passive. Brian is being very cooperative here, but when you're dealing with somebody in the streets who is stupid / crazy enough to raise his hands in a fighting stance when there's a police officer on the scene, you know you're not dealing with the top light on the tower is out. We all know what that means. So, I'm in my field interview stance. My opponent begins to raise his hands up. As I come claw, he gets the arms completely loose. That doesn't matter because I can go to a front bear hug clinch, keep my head tightly down. I'm going to put my fists in the small of his back as I press forward with my head and pull tightly on his back. This will buckle his knees and result in a takedown, and takedowns we'll work on in another series. So back to the field interview stance. He raises his hands, I come through, and I get a bear hug clinch. I want you to notice my hips are right under his hips. You always want to get your hips in order to throw. Keep your hips out in order to defend from throws. So in this case, I want my head pressed against his chest. Go ahead and mock strike me because he can't really hit me. Go ahead and bang away my head a little. He can't really hit me effectively from this position. My chin is tucked under. Go ahead, drop your arm. My chin is tucked under my shoulder. My head is pressed into his chest, and I'm applying pressure to the small of Brian's back. Then as I lift with my hips pressed down with my head, it puts him in a very uncomfortable position. And when we study the takedowns, you'll see I'm just able to walk up into mount as he goes down. So one more time, from the field interview position, Brian raises his hands, claw, bear hug. My hips are in, my head is pressed into his chest. I'm going to push my fist into his small of his back and bear down with my head. That's your double underhook front clinch.